With the golf spotlight shining brightly on Glen Abbey for the 107th RBC Canadian Open, the Canadian Olympic Committee took the opportunity to officially unveil its Olympic golf team.
Third at the RBC Canadian Open last year, what drama he gave us. A Four Nations Cup winner for Canada as an amateur. David Hearn. He has represented Canada at the World Cup and the President's Cup. You may not recognize him today, but you will when he gets on the course in Brazil. Graham Dillette. 3 CPGA championships to her credit. She's a proud member of the Brantford Golf Club. Ladies and gentlemen, Elena Sharp. The current LPGA champion, ranked number 2 in the world, from Smiths Falls, Ontario, Brooke Henderson.
Perhaps the leader of the squad is actually its youngest, Brooke Henderson. The 18-year-old has skyrocketed up the women's world rankings this year and may be our nation's best shot at medal in golf.
You know, it's an amazing feeling to be named an Olympian, have the chance to go down to Rio, and like you mentioned, to defend that title from over 100 years ago. So that's really what I'm looking for, and I've had an awesome season so far, so I'm hoping to cap it off with a gold medal down in Rio.
Hamilton, Ontario's Elena Sharp, who's enjoying a career year on the LPGA Tour in 2016, couldn't be happier that golf's absence from the Olympics is finally over.
Growing up, you watch the Olympics, and being into golf, there was no chance to be an Olympian. And then when it was announced, it was something very important to me to be able to represent Canada and go down to Rio. And growing up, I always watched the hockey, and we're known for hockey, but I think it's time to show the world that we're known for golf.
On the men's side, many of the game's high-profile names withdrew from Olympic consideration. But Canada's 2 top-ranked players, Hearn and Dillette, never had any doubts about attending.
I can tell you, anytime that you play to represent your country, there's a different type of pride and feeling that goes along with when you play those weeks. And to have this opportunity to represent Canada on the biggest stage of sport in the world, is something I couldn't turn down. So I'm excited and honored, and can't wait to get down there.
When I think about it, I think part of being Canadian is having that pride, and it should be a privilege to represent your country, not a chore, and I wouldn't have missed it for anything.
For these PGA Tour pros who have known each other since their amateur days, it's another milestone in their long-standing friendship, which usually includes a lot of laughs.
If you had to assign an Olympic sport to each other, aside from golf, what would you give to David?
I'd love to see him curl.
Graham, I think I'd go with, I think he'd be a good track athlete. I'd love to see him do some laps.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick.
We imagine Hearn and Dillette will stick to their day jobs to defend Canada's gold medal in golf.